Hey everyone, it's Tom with Fresh Vintage. Today we're not going hiking, we're not going to McAfee's Knob. We're checking out two best bang for your buck Segway scooters you can get your hands on in 2023. We're looking at the ES1L scooter and the E22 scooter. We're going to talk about the likes, the dislikes, what has what benefits, and which one you should buy. Let's get started. So let's take a look at each one of these scooters in depth. I'm going to start with the ES1L. If you haven't seen the original video, this is literally the first video I made for Fresh Vintage back in July last year. Check it out. But this is a very economical choice for someone looking for mobility, but at a reasonable price. The battery pack in this and this scooter are actually the same. This has a smaller 250 watt motor, whereas the E22 actually has a 300 watt motor. The reason I bring that up is if you've ridden this for a while and then you jump on this one like I did, you can immediately feel the extra power. With that, this scooter actually does not have any type of Bluetooth or any kind of ability to lock it. You can put a chain or a bike lock or something through the wheel there. However, this E22 has the ability to lock it via the Bluetooth app. Normally this is flashing when it's not connected to the phone. And then once you actually connect it, you see it connected on the right-hand side of the screen here, but the Bluetooth's connected now. You can also unlock and unlock this. So if you look at the blue button right there, it actually just locked the phone on the right-hand side of the screen. And with that, now this is locked. So if I come along and I try to steal it, it starts beeping and gets like the front wheel is actually acting like an electronic brake, and it's trying to keep it from moving. So nice little smart feature of this thing. Both of these actually have a brake on the back. This is your brake that you action in addition to your electronic brake, and they both have a gas on the right hand side. Both Segways have the same charging port. You will notice that while there's screws here, and there's potential to possibly put a battery on the ES1L, you actually cannot do that. This one is set up and designed so that you can put the external extra battery pack on it here. And not only will that give you more range, but it'll actually bump up your top speed from 13.2 miles an hour up to like 15.5 miles an hour. The ES1L is actually limited to 12.4 miles an hour. And I will say with the three ranges, you basically have a turtle mode, a middle mode, and then a sport mode. The turtle mode will get you about 12 to 13 miles of range. In my personal real world testing, I managed about 7.5, and that's going about 9 or 10 miles an hour with this unit. Reason being is I'm a little over the 225 pound weight capacity limit of this. We're going to do this on the fly as we're talking. These things are quick, they're fast, and forgive all the junk in my CRV, but they have literally been in the back of this car more times than you can count. And these are faster, faster than a bicycle. They're light, I mean, like light. And you just throw them in the car and off you go. They really are that fast. And we've had them in and out of cars. We've thrown them on the ground. We recently took them to Hyperfest 2023 at Virginia International Raceway. And we threw those things on the ground because we were running to get footage over and over and over again. And they've really held up excellently. Speaking to the longer-term durability of these scooters, I'm not saying you could jump down a flight of stairs or anything, but I've made this jump over and over again on both of these scooters, and they've held up just fine. Quickly running through a few things here. If you're looking for any of the following, the ES1L scooter is the choice for you. You want no-frills economical transportation. You live in a fairly flat area. You don't mind slowing down and enjoying riding on a scooter versus a faster speed of a car. You need portability and don't have a space that a bicycle, for example, would take up in a cramped office environment or in the back of a compact car. You want something to have fun with. I always mention this. You won't regret buying one of these because I guarantee you will have fun with it. This is a great unit. I actually own the ES1L, and this is a step up from that in several different ways. Ever obligatory bell, very pleasant sounding. if you would be wondering where your front suspension is, you'd be wondering correctly, because this has what they call a dual density tire on it. It's a 9-inch, it's not pneumatic, it's not a hard rubber either. It's right in the middle. Call it a soft hard tire if that makes any sense. And then on the back here, this is probably one of my most favorite features. These are not stickers. This is actually a reflector that has lights built into it. And when you see, when I hit the brake pedal here, so to speak, you can actually see the lights flashing. And in the app, this actually will allow you to change this. You can go from flashing all the time to straight off and on, like a car brake light. So to wrap things up here, you have two scooters. You have two great choices for mobility at very economical, affordable prices. If you're looking for a trimmed down, simpler, lighter version, easy to get around, easy to throw in the bus, easy to take in and out of the office, so to speak, like if you have a long drive from the office to the actual parking lot, this is a great, simplified, bare bones, basic, no frills, yet it has all the core things that you need to actually get around and have a lot of fun Segway scooter. The ES1L. The E22, if you want a bell, if you want Bluetooth connectivity to your phone, if you want to be able to track the phone and actually track where you're going in the mapping with this scooter, if you want to have locking capability with this scooter, and if you want to be able to put an extended range battery on here to increase your distance and speed, the E22 is your choice. I would recommend both of these highly. Give them 5 out of 5 stars. We have ridden these. We have driven these. I just ran into a wall with one of these, honestly. And with that, both of these are great, very durable and dependable scooters. Either one of these scooters are going to get you exactly where you need to go and at a great bang for your buck price. If you're looking for economy and value, definitely choose the ES1L. If you're looking for a few more bells and whistles, no pun intended, go ahead and get yourself the E22. Either one of these is going to serve you well, and at their core, at their soul, is a Segway drivetrain and battery system that is very durable and very reliable. And with that, you're also buying into Segway. You're buying the parts. You're buying the supply chain that you're not possibly going to get with some other random vendor you've never heard of or may not even be on Amazon, so to speak, in a year. So with that, we thank you for watching. If you like muscle cars, if you like Chevelles, if you like Chargers, if you like classic cars, if you like how-to videos, if you like tech, definitely check in and subscribe with Fresh Vintage. And with that, thanks for watching. Do not try this at home, but it's actually working pretty well. So.